What's up with it, guys? Okay, here is another video for you guys on some PvP action. Now, this is going to be a little bit of a unique video in the way that I set this up. I actually saw a coach do this for a League video, League of Legends video, long time ago, and I actually thought this was kind of a cool idea. So I wanted to kind of go through and do the same thing. This is basically going to be an RBG. This is RBG Eye of the Storm. The MMR is around like 1800, 1900, something like that. I wanted to kind of give you guys the base sitting perspective, but give you guys kind of some tips and tricks and things that I do when I'm base sitting that I think is really kind of like to help get you guys to the next level, because there's been a lot of times I've gotten wins because of these kinds of plays and these kinds of call outs and these kinds of observations. So therefore I wanted to kind of make a little video of this. We're starting about halfway through the game. You can see it's about 800 points. We all are basically tied. We're alliance in this map, so we're technically ahead by a few points. However, we're kind of stalemating at mid. We're winning the team fight. We've gotten a few kills this point in the game, but we're not able to cap the flag and we're not able to wipe them. So what I'm doing here is I'm sitting here. Now, there's a couple things that are important to note. Let's see if we can use this cool draw tool. Okay, so on the enemy team, let's do this. We'll make them color so we can, this is better like this. Okay, so on my team, we have a rogue on this side. We have me over here at DR. They have a mage over here at FR, and they have a rogue over here at Blood Elf. Now, all of those people are accounted for right now, as far as I'm concerned, except for this rogue. So what I'll continually do is you'll see, and the rogue is right here. Same with the mage right here. These two guys on my Battleground Enemies add-on. Now, what I'll do is I'll constantly target between these two, because I want to make sure that I don't see the mage do something like this, where he tries to go maybe make a play over at Mage Tower. If he does, we can easily get a free cap over here. If maybe one of our guys rotates out, I don't know, lots of different ways you can play it. But with all that being said, the main thing that's important to know is that I know where the mage is, and that I can see and constantly be clicking the rest of their team on this and make sure that I know their Balance Druid didn't peel out, their Demon Hunter's not peeling out, because a lot of times the rogue potentially could come this way, the Demon Hunter peels out this way, they do a 2v1 CC chain on me, and if I don't see that coming quick enough, it can be really problematic. They get a cap, then they're all only trying to spin, and then we basically end up losing the game, right? So with that being said, that's kind of what I'm looking for and watching for. So you'll see me over here on the bottom left here, constantly click between the rogue and the mage. I'm clicking the rogue's nameplate. He's not popping up on my nameplate right here, which means that he's stealth and he's not anywhere seen on the map. So what I do here is I basically do a fake juke. Now, it's important to note when things are happening, when your team is winning the team fight, things like that are happening. You can see both of these guys. We just got 2 kills in mid. Now, very soon, you'll see we also end up killing this Demon Hunter as well. So what I'm worried about is that this rogue sees, okay, we just got a couple deaths at mid. I need to make a play or we're going to lose the game. And I'm worried he's going to try and come and ninja me over here at DR. I don't want to try and force that one-on-one situation if I don't have to, especially when we're not cleanly winning mid-fight the last 7 minutes of this game, right? So, oh, sorry, I don't know if there's like keybinds to this program, but basically anyway, what I do is I run up, I go invis in the direction. It makes it look like I'm running to Blood Elf in camo. So he is now having to second guess, well, if he tries to come in and take DR, I'm going to get a free cap over here at Blood Elf. He thinks or has at least some idea that there's a chance I'm running that way, potentially trying to take the base, okay? So I make sure in this situation I don't flare, I don't do anything that is going to let him know that I'm over here. So I go stealth, I run back, I'm watching my base. I want to make sure, obviously, that he doesn't come and free cap it. But at this point, after we got those 2 kills, you see 2 of our guys died. Now, obviously that's terrible because we lose a huge amount of our pressure there, and we end up not being able to capitalize, capture mid, wipe him, anything like that. So we're worried a little bit because our Demon Hunter, and then this guy is our Warrior, I believe. Oh no, sorry, he's a Demon Hunter. DK and Demon Hunter. So the Demon Hunter goes in body reses. I'm worried that no one's spinning really, so I say, okay, DK, when you res, just go sit DR. I'll make sure they don't cap the flag. He goes, okay, okay. And then right here, he calls me, he says, okay, peel off. I'm back up, like, no worries. I'm like, okay. Thinking that someone was going to spin, but as you can see, to my disappointment here, they cap right there. So if you, down here on the bottom, they cap. Super frustrating. Because I was literally spinning, I was sitting it. Literally the second I left, their Mistweaver starts capping. He ends up getting the flag. You can see he's got the flag. So I peel out. I'm trying to get my pet to come back to me right now because I'm getting stuck in combat so that I can mount up. The DK makes a call. Okay, we need to push Blood Elf. That's our only chance of getting back in this game right now. So I mount up, book it over to Blood Elf. Now, in this situation, we didn't really have a choice but to ghost DR. Now, we ghost DR here because our rogue ends up trying to actually ninja. So I didn't actually notice that at the time, but our rogue ends up trying to go ninja FR, and he is not successful. But we're trying to do something to make a play because we're going to lose if we don't do something. We can't just hold. We haven't been winning that team fight mid. I get up here, I catch the rogue, I start opening, just trying to get a kill on the rogue. If we can get a kill, get a split res, that'll put us in a much better situation. Give a lot of pressure, maybe even pull them out of mid. Maybe we can get a mid cap, get the flag. There's a lot of ways that it could go potentially at that point. At this point, I don't have any healers here. It's me and the Demon Hunter. Me and the Death Knight. So I know that I basically just have to survive until my team comes. You can see here, all my team is rotating from mid because their Mistweaver is the one that has the flag. So I can see, not only do I have all my team coming this way, right? I see that their Warrior, their DK, and their Rogue all are going this way. Everyone's going this way. Everyone's all concerned about everyone else now that I've turtled. So what I do here is I realize that. I finish my Mending Bandage, trying to get myself healed up as much as possible. I go here and I try ninja. I try ninja cap this flag. I see all of them are over here. Now, if you look, this pain-in-the-ass Boomkin, he saw me, right? So very good play by him. I don't know how he was paying that close attention because he was really far away. I don't think I was in his line of sight as far as nameplates and things like that go. But big ups to him because he was paying attention and was able to actually stop me at the very last second there. So I realize, they say, who stopped you? Who stopped you? And I goes, easy. Everyone get on easy. So we turn, focus this Boomkin down. We end up getting a kill on him here really quick. We turn then here, swap over to the Rogue because the Rogue is so low. End up fighting him. Our team's here. It's in a kind of like little team fight. They're easy. That Boomkin we just killed was the guy who's doing most of their damage on their team. So getting that kill on him right away was really, really detrimental in us being able to win this fight. So if you see, let's go back, 10 seconds there. At this point, I see that the Rogue, we'll go another 10 seconds. We all get feared and everything like that, right? I swap over to the Rogue, all this stuff. I see at this point that no one is looking at me. This Mistweaver is going somewhere this way. This Warrior is going somewhere this way. This Rogue is worried about this guy, okay? So I see none of them are touching me. That's good. So it's not worried about getting the kills. I'm not worried about whatever. I start capping, sitting here kind of behind the flag hidden. The Rogue tunnels on our Demon Hunter. I end up getting the cap for free right there while they have basically 5 of their teammates here. Everyone's fighting way over here for whatever reason. Who knows? But it's really important. You got to play the objectives, right? The objectives are how you win these games. So at this point, we are in the clear as long as we can spin this. Now, you see here, my pet's dead. He killed my pet. So it really kind of puts me in a bad situation here because most of my teammates not here. You see I have one priest and I have a mage kind of close to me. I don't have a pet. So my ability to spin is completely hindered if I don't have a pet, right? All I need is like one full kidney and I can't do anything. I disengage accidentally too far. Almost kill myself, but at least gives me time to res my pet. I send my pet back up. I'm kind of torn. We're trying to figure out if I need to peel back to DR. Do we spin? End up saying, okay, wait. Go back and spin Blood Elf. We need to keep Blood Elf. Demon Hunter, you stay at DR. So that's exactly what I do. We go up here, and I start sitting on this Mistweaver hard. I know that I have enough damage to be able to get a kill on him as long as my teammates can follow up just a little bit, right? We have some good CCs going out. One of their healers is already dead, so I know I can kind of get a lot of pressure if I just sit on this guy. So I call it out. I'm like, kill him. So we end up getting the kill right there. Wipe one of their healers. 2 of their healers are dead. We're in a good spot, okay? So we end up basically cleaning them up here. They say, okay, go ahead and peel out. So I disengaged out there. Go ahead and peel out. I call my pet back. I tell the demon hunter that I'm on my way over there. You can see in just a second here when I pull up the map, we have our rogue here, demon hunter here, and I'm on my way. So we're in a good spot, right? We have all three of these are all covered. This guy's here, and I'm on my way over there right now. So what we end up doing is we tell the demon hunter to go ahead and float at mid. This is an interesting tool. It's kind of fun. I need to figure out if there's a way to keybind this stuff. But anyway, so I head over to DR. We have the Demon Hunter float. Now, they did cap that first flag. They already captured it and got the points, but they only had one base, so it wasn't very many points. They did get a quick cap on the second flag, grab, I should say, a quick grab. They haven't captured it yet. They have, at this point, and it's hard to see this in this right here, but over here they have their mage, and then they have their balanced druid sitting over here, and then they have kind of a handful of guys rezzing in this area, kind of trying to figure out what to do. Okay, so at this point I can see that they're holding it, they're not capping it, and what they need to, usually when this happens, teams are either banking to wait to the last second so that we don't get a cap and cap it back, or they're trying to see if they can get a second base so that they get the additional points for capping the flag and having two bases at the time. They're not successful really with either of those because we are winning that team fight at Blood Elf. They don't have enough pressure at this point. They're kind of on a split res. You can see that balance through just resed right now. So we already have the numbers and stuff over there. But we're sitting three people back on this side. The Demon Hunter's floating. If we see that this balanced druid goes ahead and caps the flag, we have a Demon Hunter sitting here to be able to push into mid, spin mid so he can't get another quick cap, and he basically just has to survive. And as long as the rest of our teammates, we have 7 guys over here at Blood Elf, as long as they just survive and spin the flag for the next minute or so, we're in the clear and we're going to win the game. You can see, though, we're Alliance. We're ahead by about 40 points, and they have the flag. So this is very close, right? As far as the numbers go, it's very close. Now, I kind of start rotating over to Blood Elf because I know that their rogue is up there, so I'm not worried about someone ninja capping. You can see that I target the rogue right here. So I know that I'm not worried about getting like a ninja cap on my base, which would have been problematic. I don't know if it would have been enough at this point in the game. You can see right there, though, they did capture the flag. That put them up about 20 points ahead of us, right? So this gets really close, but we have 3 bases. They only have 1, and I know they're not going to be able to get another quick cap in time. So you'll see here, we end up tying in points right here, and then we start pulling ahead right there. We start pulling ahead. Basically, we have to spin for another 20 seconds, and we're chilling. Now, I see here on the mini-map, if you look down here in the bottom right, this is another thing that's really helpful if you have track humanoids on. I can't see the Demon Hunter, right, in just my line of sight of my view in the game, right? But I can see at my mini-map that I have an enemy player headed my way. So I kind of end up, posting up here, see who it is. Oh, it's the Demon Hunter. So I knew he was there based off of being able to see that on the minimap, right? So having track humanoids on, also really helpful. This add-on I had mentioned in a previous video called Sexy Map is really helpful because you can enlarge the map, making it a little bit easier to catch those things and see those things. Battleground enemies also very helpful, allowing you to target enemy players across the map and give yourself as much information as far as where the enemy team is, all that good information, so that maybe your team doesn't see it, maybe you're able to help communicate that, maybe you're able to help call rotations, things like that. You can see the enemy team, this was a pug group I was with, but the enemy team was 1870 MMR. So it's relatively, decent as far as the competition level goes. Nothing insane, but just some different things and nuances while you're base sitting and things you can do and look for to really help increase the chance of you winning those games. So hopefully this was helpful. Let me know what you guys think. I know this is kind of an unorthodox type of video as far as what's usually kind of put up on YouTube when it comes to WoW content, but I know there's not very much RPG type content, and there's not very much analysis type content like this, which I personally really enjoy usually when I see this kind of stuff go up. So let me know if you guys feel the same way, if you guys like this, if I should keep doing these kinds of videos and rated PvP content, and what your thoughts are. Thanks so much. Until next time, I will catch you guys in the next video.